because if you can't see that David Taylor is really the one spearheading the move of God, because of the way I talk and maybe the shirts I wear or my slacks and all that other stuff you get caught up over, you know, if you tripping over some stuff, I just don't like the way he talk. I just don't like the way he rebuke his staff. I love my staff. You may see me correct my staff, but I love my staff. You are not a son and daughter if you don't endure correction.
Hey man, it's your boy Butler. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go on, do your little dance while they still playing your song. Like, share, subscribe, man. Get in that comment section. Let me know what you think. Today, man, we're talking about David E. Taylor, man. Say you want $400 million. That's the initial story. As many of you already know, it get deeper. I'm just trying. I've been listening to, some of the stuff he's saying, and he's got all the cliches of a black pastor or apostle or a cousin of Jesus. So let's dive off into what he is saying, what he has done, what he is being accused of, and we'll see what's happening.
And so that's why I am hard on them. They know I love them, and that's why they don't leave. A lot of these pastors, they cringe when they hear me rebuke my staff, because if they do that to their people, they all leave. They get offended. But see, I teach against that kind of foolishness. You pastors are the fault for it. You let them be like that. You're afraid to rebuke them and tell them they're wrong. I don't have no sons and daughters around me that's arrogant and rebellious. I don't put up with it. So when I rebuke my staff, that ain't none of your business. And I know some of y'all are holding up coming because you say, I don't know if I can be rebuked like that. You need to get over it. I don't like, they got always something to say. They want to find an offense. You're going to forget about alligator skin shoes or what kind of suits I wear or my Captain Crunch general suits, whatever you want to say. They so funny. They have me in the floor laughing. Most preachers, they'll be depressed. All these people talking against my suits. I don't care. I don't give a darn. You joker, you jackleg. So I tell them. Because when you deal with me, you deal with all boldness. I have no fear in me for nothing. Your jokes and your persecution are a joke to me.
This is 10 years ago.
We're on the record. The time now is 2:41 p.m. in the matter of Deborah Ann Frazier versus Ricky Allen Frazier, case number 2010-773215-DM. There's a videotape deposition of David E. Taylor being taken at 2055 Orchard Lake Road, Sylvan, Michigan. It is November 12, 2014. My name is Ed Boyke, legal videographer. Counsel, please introduce themselves.
No. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep. Speak a little louder.
Yes.
All right, so you're not in Michigan in November or December of 2014?
No.
That's correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so you're saying you're not available for the deposition to be continued in either November or December?
No.
What was this a deposition for?
I think the answer is supposed to be yes. Can we kind of... I think he's getting confused.
To be clear, you have no availability in November or December to continue this job.
No, I do not.
And the first available date is January 19th.
Asking for bank statements. Would you agree that when somebody does a direct wire transfer from their account to another account, that there would be a bank statement that would reflect that for the receiving party?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
And can you produce, consistent with the subpoena, the bank statements which show Deborah Frazier's wire transfers?
Yes, of course.
And about any other building or facility that you or your ministry works out of in St. Louis?
Yes. I have staff who work out of a home that
No, I understand that. I'm asking about something else.
I'm just saying I don't have what you're asking. I don't have a physical building there like that. It's up here in Taylor. This is where our professional offices are. The schedule is too sporadic to do that.
Okay, and how long does it last?
About 3 days.
And what exactly would Deborah Frazier do to assist in the crusade?
She ushers. She mostly and and any type of help that is needed by anybody coming in.
Yes, sir. This is Rosetta. She came in tonight with pain all over her body. She even had surgery on her vocal cords because there was some blockage, but that pain is leaving her body, and she believes tonight God has healed her vocal cords, and she's believing that she can sing tonight.
What happened to you? Well, I've got a very long story. Touch.
Don't put it on me. That means you're rejoicing because you're ready to go.
That was funny.
You've never had a conversation with Debbie Frazier about her gifting?
No.
None.
No.
Do you know how much she's given you?
Yes.
How much is it?
I think it's $1 million, or a little over $1 million.
And you never had any conversation with a $1 million donor?
Other than she gave it, and I was appreciative that she had such a generous heart.
So you did have a conversation with her about it?
Yeah, I thought she was referring to before. You were saying before. The way you were talking was before.
Okay, so you can clarify it.
Yeah, so, after I found out she gave that, I wanted to thank her for her journey.
So what do y'all, what he done did, y'all?
Only thing we have to say is...
Admiral Anal, Anal Admiral. Oh, I'm gonna talk about it. Oh yes, I will. Oh, I probably was whacking off last night. Some booty. I'm about to start acting up again.
Only thing we have to say.
I don't know what that is. It's a bunch of chopped and screwed stuff. So let's get off into. I'm gonna touch on one more thing. Let's see.
So you paid Limo Land almost $50,000 total. And you think that was a good use of the money that people donated to you in JMMI?
Well, I mean, the banks certainly have looked at that on our books as good because it has an appraisal value of almost $200K, a little over $150,000.
But you got this from donations and you decided to use it to make a limo.
We really invested really good. The banks.
No, I'm just asking if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. You're fortifying, forging.
I'm forging?
With your mouth, yeah.
Okay. Did you use the money for the purpose?
Yo, spit later to the
so you
women.
paid.
It's a pimp. Okay, so leaders of Kingdom of God Global Church arrested. Okay, let's see.
Our investigative team has been digging into complaints involving Kingdom of God Global Church and its leader, David Taylor.
Of God.
10 Investigates. Jennifer Titus joins us now. And Jen, you found that complaints have really been surfacing for years.
Yes, and we found multiple complaints on multiple online social media platforms where former members were accusing the church of sleep deprivation, practices, welfare fraud, and aggressive fundraising efforts. Gospel singer Vicky Yohe, who was once in a relationship with David Taylor, came out a few years back saying he manipulated women for sex, and if she spoke out, he would release risque photos she sent him. Now, I spoke with a representative for Yohe today and asked if she had anything to say about today's arrest of Taylor, and he said, quote, "We are thankful that this has been a long time coming." One former church member spoke on record calling the group a cult that exploited members' devotion. Now, I also spoke with Warren Smith, the president of Ministry Watch, a nonprofit organization that advocates for transparency and accountability for church ministries. He tells us they gave the Kingdom of God Global Church an F rating, which alerts people to be wary of donating because of potential fraud allegations.
Whenever you don't file a Form 990, don't get an audit and release it to the public, and don't join the ECFA. In our world, that's bad news, and we gave them an F transparency grade for not meeting any of those three requirements.
And Smith says they started looking into the church a few years ago when a lawsuit popped up against them.
We are also following a developing story out of Northeast Houston. That's where federal agents raided a building owned by an international ministry. Jillian Hartman is live there on the scene with the latest. Investigators still there at this hour, Jillian, or no?
Yeah, this is still a very active scene. We learned that two self-professed religious leaders were federally charged and arrested. The Department of Justice says that they use physical and psychological abuse to coerce their victims to solicit tens of thousands and millions of dollars in donations. Now, like I said, this is still an active scene. If you take a look behind me, this is still a large law enforcement presence here outside this building. Authorities say David Taylor was arrested in North Carolina and Michelle Brennan was arrested in Florida in a nationwide takedown of their forced labor organization. They are leaders of Kingdom of God Global Church, formerly known as Joshua Media Ministries International, or JMMI. It was led by Taylor, and Brennan was his executive director. According to the DOJ, Taylor operated call centers in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri to solicit millions of dollars of donations. Taylor and Brennan are accused of compelling their victims to work at the call centers as Taylor's personal servants. The victims' lives were
Also new tonight, an elaborate religious human trafficking case that spans the country but starts in Taylor.
And let's get right to Fox News' Charlie Link joining us live from one of 3 properties raided by the feds today. What did you learn here, Charlie?
Well, we learned a lot. First of all, this is a big indictment that came down here. 10 counts, mostly, though, about human trafficking. There's some money laundering in here. But let me tell you, I'm at the Kingdom of God Global Church in Taylor, Michigan. That's it right there. It's a huge place where a lot has happened over the course of the year. You can see state police are here. FBI is here. It's call centers. That's what they're called.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, that man been pimping for a long time, man. That man been pimping for a long time. A long time. And I don't think, unless y'all about to hit him with some, man, he got supporters and followers that's going to continue to, he say that he worked for God and persecuted Jesus. I wouldn't give him a dime. I'm sorry. That's just me. But a lot of y'all give money to preachers that, be finessing. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Kingdom of God, or what is it? Yeah, Kingdom of God. Whatever.